Well, just so you know, we're videotaping right now.
Evidence of the explosion, what happened.
Just in case, we blew it up.
Now I'm cooking with gas, man. They always say that when you're really doing well, you're cooking with gas. So here I am.
Well, I only have electricity.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. You're like the primitive people. I have solar panels and propane.
Well, gas is cheaper, but you still have that $8 a month fee.
I
it's
love
only
cooking
good.
Gas is so much better.
It's only good during the winter time. Okay, I'm in the marina right now. I'm on Dean's boat, just hanging out. It's Friday afternoon.
Watching a gourmet dinner being prepared.
Well, a gourmet dinner made of what?
It doesn't matter. When you're a gourmet chef, you can make...
You can make anything.
You can take mud and make it taste good.
I don't want to know how you do that. That was empty. Or is that a new one?
That's another.
That's a spare.
Spare.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Everything has to have a spare.
Just in case.
There we go. Now I'm cooking with gas. Cooking with nuts while it goes.
Well, for the record, today it is very, very windy. I should have filmed when we were on the boat. On the dinghy.
Because you were being blown off the boat.
Well, I couldn't because the camera was...
Some people come over here to go check on their boat.
It was in my bag.
When there's a hurricane, every day.
Yeah.
Knowing that in Florida it's going to be windy every day.
Here's the gourmet meal. What's in here? I guess some tomatoes.
So far it's potatoes, onions, and garlic.
Yeah. Black
pepper and tomatoes, and then I'm going to put some spinach in it.
I saw some mixing stuff, or some salt mix.
That's garlic salt.
Oh, okay. That had other ingredients.
Now it's cooking.
I'm looking over your shoulder here.
Yeah. You should be able to smell that.
No, can't smell it. Well, it's too much wind out here.
You need smell-o-vision.
You've been watching Futurama.
This is not. You guys don't have smell-o-vision from where you're from?
No, that's a
pitiful lie.
That is an episode of Futurama where he created a smelloscope, where the professor created a smelloscope and he smelled a giant thing of garbage coming toward the earth.
Really?
Yeah, smell-o-vision. See how windy it is out here. Whitecaps is probably blowing the microphone, so I'm going to try and cover. Hey, let's try something. Do you have a piece of tape?
Do I have a piece of tape?
Yeah, because I know every time the wind gets a hold of this thing, just like Scotch tape.
No, you're going to put this over the microphone.
I think the microphone might be right here.
Just hold that over the phone.
I don't think that's. You don't have any.
If it's tape, there will be no sound.
I think it'll go through the tape.
No.
I have no way of holding that up. Okay, I'll try it.
With your finger.
Alright. We're going out into the wind. We're going to see if that stops the noise. I'm going to find out because I can't. This one. See, the wind's blowing like they got birds. Oh, they're fighting. Okay. Very windy out here. Alright.
Hello.
Just so you know, we're being taped. Sorry, I'm taping. I just thought I'd let you know I'm taping it. And there goes the dog. There are dogs out down the end, headed for the end of the dock. Well, all the sales are clattering. I think I'm going to try a piece of tape or something over the microphone. I don't even know where the microphone is. I really wanted to tape that conversation. You wanted to talk about that place, that school that you want to build.
We're talking again.
Well, it's too late now. You can't recreate that.
I've been planning this my whole life.
A school for children.
I have it in my head. It's a Spanish style with a center courtyard.
Yeah.
All arches and columns.
I think they call that a hacienda.
Inside there, there's a garden in the inner wall with a greenhouse.
Don't they, in some Spanish country, don't they call it la hacienda?
Probably.
Okay.
They also have it in something like that in Africa. My friends that live there, they have a farm that's encompassed in a wall.
So you'd make a little school.
Yeah, you would offer it to really to anyone who could come.
Well, I thought you were going to get children off the streets.
You could, but you could have anybody could come, or if there's somebody that.
Well, I mean, you know, if you have a school
some people there
that's free for anybody, you're going to get. In some of these countries, you're going to get clobbered.
There's a limit of 20 only, and you would take them and you would teach them farming. You'd teach them all about agriculture, all about construction, and you'd have to make like chicken houses and things like that.
Well, where would people send donations to? Do you have a website?
No, not now, but when I'm ready, then I'll go to some church or something like that.
And they're going to set up for you?
And they would go to that, or I'm just going to be rich enough myself to supply it myself. Have no donation.
Any day now.
Any day now.
You're going to be a billionaire.
Because if God wants you to do it, He will take care of all that. I have no problem with going wherever He says.
What are those that says sweet on it? That looks like hot, not sweet.
These are not. They're bell peppers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're not sweet.
They just give it a cool taste.
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm still recording, but I did want to get the conversation about the school.
Definitely I'm going to do it sometime. I was thinking about doing it here, but America has too many rules and regulations. You want to be able to. I want to do it the way
tied up in the bureaucracy
that I'm taught. They teach you how to teach them, and they don't let you do it here.
Right.
So you would teach the children the historical value of their country or wherever they're from, and when tourists came by, they would be able to speak in English, of course, and give tours and things like that. That they would get that money would become their money. They would not give any money back to the school. You would teach them how to make crafts and things to sell.
The kids.
Part of that, then they would get that. They could start building them a financial base.
You mean the children in the school?
Right.
So they learn how to make their own business.
Right. You would teach them
how to survive.
If there's any construction, you know, everybody works. I just came from Canada, and the Mennonites, the little kids, the small ones, they all were out working in the field.
Wow.
Doing hard manual labor, but they were teaching them how to farm.
Yeah.
And how to take care of the animals around there. It was really nice. The children, I met a lot of the little children. They were really very nice, well-behaved children. They didn't have any television. They had animal carts.
So they weren't like the children in your kindergarten class?
It would be similar to that. Everybody would get up in the morning and go do chores.
Did you you teach kindergarten or pre-K?
Kindergarten and preschool.
Really? Was it each year?
Even younger than that, the better. The younger, the better.
Yeah, but each year you're saying you would get a pre-K. I mean, you get one class that'd be going the whole year, right?
Maybe some could.
If you taught pre-K, the pre-K, you'd have the children for the whole year.
Right.
Right.
But I would have them. They could stay there if they wanted. If there's a family there that wanted to send their kids there, they would have to pay. But the regular.
How long would you keep the kids in the school?
Until I die.
No, I mean, how many years would the kids be able to stay?
They would stay. The younger ones would learn how to do it.
Yeah.
And as they do it, they would help teach the younger ones. And then they would eventually...
Well, there's a name for that type of school, right? I mean, I remember that. I can't think of what the name is called.
It's a functioning, working community where the children would grow up and they would become the teachers, and they would eventually inherit the whole place.
Yeah.
And then you would teach them how to run the business.
Is it a business or is it an organization?
It's a business, and the money that they earn would become their own.
Well, you're saying this school would not be a non-profit; it'd be a for-profit school.
No, it would not. The school would not profit, but the children would profit.
Okay, but the school itself would be a non-profit then.
Right, but you would have to allow the children to start making a financial base, teaching them a skill on how to run their own business one day.
Okay.
You drill a well, and the well for that community around there would be on the outside, so they could. You build interest in the community. Where they could have clean water also. They would sell the vegetables to the community that needed it.
Suppose instead of a single school being, you could start setting up a network of schools based on this model.
But you start with one first.
Yeah.
The whole point is to rescue 20 kids.
At each school.
Yeah, and if something worked out and the kids could grow up, they could start their own.
Their own schools.
And then you could spread around, and then you get...
But I mean, you would get one school started, and then have somebody in charge of it, and then you go get another school started.
Right.
Well, I mean, you're right.
I only want to do one.
You would have to do... What's that?
I only want to do one, because I'm old.
No. They stopped and looked, those people.
Everybody stops and looks, especially when you're cooking onions and peppers. Everybody stops.
I don't.
No?
I don't like onions or peppers. Oh well, sorry. I like the flavor. I just don't like the texture. I put onion powder in my food.
That doesn't make sense. I love the texture. That's what I'm trying to do. Is create a fried, very thin. Potatoes with very little oil, and so it's healthy, but it tastes good, and you only have to eat a little bit.
Back to the cameraman for just a second. Okay, just so you know who's talking to Dean here. I'm Dr. Bob Mertens, college professor, and this is Dean Brewer. He is a kindergarten teacher, retired. He was a kindergarten teacher for Orange County School. Orange County?
Yes, for 34 years.
For how long?
34.
For 34 years. He has a lot more teaching experience than I have. I have maybe 3 or 4, not 34. 3 or 4 years of teaching experience. He's got a lifetime, and so we're a bit of an odd couple, I suppose. All right, so do we terminate it? Are we tired of being on camera?
We're eating some of our vegetables that the children have grown. Kids love to grow things, and they love to cook their own thing.
I did. I was a kid. I used to grow stuff.
They will
I loved it.
In Boy Scouts or Florida Rangers, the kids would eat things when we went camping that they would never eat at home. Because they help prepare it. And if they prepare it, then if you help grow it, you help prepare it, you you can
then it makes a big difference for me.
The right thing.
You know, I could grow all kinds of stuff, but I wouldn't eat any of it.
Well, then it wouldn't be worth it to you.
No, it was worth it. I enjoyed it.
Growing is a lot of work.
I tell you what, in my whole family, besides my mother, I am the only one who had a garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm the only person in my entire family. I know I grew up in a family full of sisters. So, figure that one out. Why is it, of all my family, 6 sisters, I was the only boy and the only person who had a garden? A family in the whole family.
Because boys are there naturally wanting to build a community and build a house and make things.
Yeah, but women grow gardens. Women mostly grow. That's a bit sexist, isn't it?
Men are feeding the world. The big farms up in Canada and here in the United States,
without a wife, who's going to feed the men?
I don't need a wife. I'm feeding myself better than what I had in the past. And I can have it my way.
Yeah, my way. Yeah, I've had women that wanted to feed me toxic, poisonous food. And so have you.
We're not getting over it.
No, we're not going to talk.
I still have the bag.
Yeah, I know. You're still sick, but I don't think that was food poisoning. And we can't talk about that because this is going to go on YouTube. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter. They don't know. That was not food poisoning. It was a chemical-based poison.
Think maybe she didn't.
It doesn't matter.
She didn't rinse the dishes off.
Now have a stone on one of my little things here.
What's the stone?
This one is to remind me that the enemy, the devil, he doesn't like you to tell the good news to people.
No.
And so he tries to kill you.
Oh.
And this one, I got this one like at the Niagara Falls because Niagara Falls was beautiful, clear water. It was awesome. It reminded me of the power that God has, and He's pouring out His love, His mercy, His grace to us all the time.
Oh.
So I got these two by going to Canada.
See, I always thought it was nature that was trying to kill me.
No. Well,
lions, tigers, bears, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh my! That's the Wizard of Oz.
Well, no, lions.
And bears. Oh my!
No, they're real though, right?
Well, they try to eat you, but the enemy, the devil, he's a destroyer. He's like a lion. He's made of searching the world, finding who he can devour. And I'm trying to teach people how to surrender their life to God. And allow His Son Jesus to forgive your sins, and then the enemy doesn't like it. He doesn't like anything like that, he says.
Yeah, the bacteria, they don't like it either.
What, the bacteria?
I don't know. I think it was food poisoning. Well, maybe not food poisoning.
Can't, man.
No, I don't think
the food was in the same pot. We went around to everybody ate out of the same pot.
Yeah, well, maybe it was bacteria that they were used to. They didn't get you. Maybe they've been getting the same bacteria for 20 years.
Well, maybe they are.
And they're just resistant to it.
And the Canadians are stronger than I am.
Well, I wouldn't say Canadians. I mean, half the time people used to go back and go to foreign countries, and within 3 days after getting there.
Canada is not a foreign country.
Oh, it's northern United States.
Canada is cleaner than the United States. I've never seen them more. There was no trash on the road, zero. No trash in the park, none. Everywhere you went, it was
recycle
bins. Canada was an awesome place.
Very efficient.
I'm very proud of the Canadian people. Nice people, friendly.
Well, I should go there more often.
There's a few. Most people did their job. They went to work. The government was taking care of them. I don't know.
You know what's disturbing to me about Canadians?
The Indians?
The Canadians.
Oh, what about?
You know what disturbs me about them is when they speak French, right? They speak perfect French, and then when you talk to them in English, they turn around you and they talk to you without a French accent. They talk to you in
they're
perfect.
Smart.
No, it's not like French people who have a French accent when they speak English.
I went to Ontario because there was not a lot of French speakers there. They spoke perfect
English
without an accent. I had more accent than they did.
Really?
They had no accent.
No
They
accent.
They wanted to know what country I was from.
Yeah. No, it's unsettling. It's unsettling. Oh man.
Pretty, huh?
Yep.
Not only
looks
pretty,
good. It looks good. No, I'm not gonna taste that. There's nothing in there I want to eat.
There's everything in here.
I'll admit that it looks delicious. I'll give you that much.
Well, you don't even have to worry. It's more than looks delicious. It's very good.
Oh no, I know that. That's what freaks me out. Apples look delicious, but I won't touch one. Grapes look wonderful, but I've never eaten one. Cherries, I've eaten one cherry in my whole life.
One cherry.
One cherry.
You're probably going to cause your body chemistry to go crazy.
I started my menstrual cycle just as soon as that happened.
Let me get some water.
Somebody popped my cherry. I was saying, I can't record other conversations like radios and televisions unless I have permission. I didn't know that. I mean, I can probably record stuff on a television. Well, some people, lawyers.
Well, they're not going to.
They will go after anything. You won't believe what a hungry lawyer will go after.
That was not to me, because they won't get anything but a couple bananas and a couple oranges.
Maybe that's all they want.
Oh, there you go. And it's perfect.
Well, instead of suing you, then they could probably just come over and you'll give it to them.
Right, I give them a popsicle.
Yeah, a popsicle and some cocoa.
Or a s'more, who knows?
A s'more.
We'll take care of them.
Do you still do the s'mores?
S'mores are more for the winter.
Really? Oh, for warming up.
Yeah, I'll do s'mores if I have to. Chocolate. I have to go get some chocolate.
I'm watching you cut up a tomato.
With a knife from, what's that store?
It looks like
Costco. You can't even cut.
Well, we're not doing advertising.
You won't even cut your fingers. It's a bunch of garbage.
We're trying not to do any advertisements for Costco. That looks like a plastic knife.
No, it's metal.
Metal, painted metal.
Garbage. Absolutely. This is like the second and third set. I got some from Walmart, same old junk. Garbage.
I hope they don't sue us for
Where's
that.
it from? I don't know.
Made in the USA?
No, nothing's made in the USA. I'm made in the United States. That's the only thing on my entire boat that's made in the United States. It's me.
What about your boat? I thought you built this boat.
That might have been made here.
Yeah. You built this whole boat by hand, or you just bought the hull?
I bought the empty shell hull.
Hey, man.